Hello, Hopper class, and welcome to your second science lesson this week. So the first lesson, we were looking at your cold task and just getting you to start thinking about what you remember, what you already know about plants, flowers, and trees. Today's lesson, we are going to look all about what we need to grow a plant. So our objective is, can I identify what a plant needs to grow? So what story are we reading in English? Well done if you said Jack and the Beanstalk. And what does Jack grow? Beans, well done. And where does it lead? Fantastic, up to a castle. Now we are going to be learning about what we need in order to grow a beanstalk. So this is a plant. What plant is growing in this picture? Well done if you'd said a beanstalk, yes. So it's growing up the side of this fence, and you can see there's the long green beans hanging down. So do you have any plants in your house or in your garden? What are they? Oh, that's really exciting. So how do you, what do you think we need to do if we are going to grow a beanstalk? What do you think? Can you remember from when you learned all about plants way back when you were in nursery? Well, let's have a look at what we need to grow a plant. So we as humans, we need to eat and drink in order for us to grow. So just like a plant, it also needs food and water to grow. Now, this is a website at the bottom. If you can copy it down and you can watch a video about plants growing. So the first thing that a plant needs to grow is water. So plants are living creatures and water is essential in their health and grow. So can we live without water? No, we can't. We need water in order to make our bodies work, in order for us to grow and live as well. So plants also, they need water. And that's why at school we have the watering cans to go out and water plants. And sometimes when it rains, we say, oh, well, at least the water is going for the plants. So all plants need water. Now, soil. Soil is used as an anchor for the plants. They grow their roots in it and it becomes their home. The plant also feeds off the soil. The soil traps the water and the minerals which the plant feeds off of. So have you ever planted a tree or a flower? Well, if you have, you would know you'd always need to put the seed in soil. So the soil acts as that anchor. So if these are the roots go into the soil and it helps the plant to stand up straight as well. So we've got water and soil. The next thing is space. Plants need space in order to grow. So if you've ever seen a farm, you can see the plants are always lined up. The farmer just doesn't throw his seeds anywhere. He lines them up so that he's got space between them. So without space, the plant isn't able to spread out its roots, and the roots are what help the water and the minerals go up into the plant for their food. So if it didn't have the space for the roots would die, the roots might get all tangled, and the plant would die. So do you like having your own space? I'm sure you do. So just like plants, they like to have space. So we have water, soil, and space. The sun. Now, oh, don't we love the sun? The sun gives light and it gives warmth. The sun gives plants energy and it helps them grow by helping them turn the minerals and water into food for the plant. Now, warmth helps the plants to stay alive. If plants will die if the temperature is too low, if it's too cold. So think about what happens to plants and trees in the winter. You see that snowy picture. What happens to all those trees? That's right. If you said, yeah, all the leaves have fallen off. So that means that those trees didn't have, the heat from the sun to keep them growing. So the leaves have fallen off. So that's why we need the sun. So we have water, soil, space, and sun. And our last one is air. So even though you can't see it, there is oxygen in the air that we breathe in that keeps us alive. So a plant needs the same air as well. So if we didn't have air, we wouldn't be able to breathe. So let's see. Do you think you could live without any air? So everyone, let's hold our breath. Oh, that was as long as I could hold it. So just like us, we need air as well. So what parts of the plant do? So we've learned that a plant has roots. So the roots take up the water and the nutrients from the soil, and they also keep the plant into the ground. So we've got water and soil, and that is important for the roots. The stem transports the water and the nutrients to all the different parts of the plant. And the leaves use a process called photosynthesis to produce the food for the plant. So they use the light, which comes from the sun, they use the water and the carbon dioxide to get this. So let's see, can you remember the 5 things we just talked about? My turn, your turn. Water, water, soil, soil, space, space, sunlight, sunlight, and air, air. Well done. Let's see if you got them all right. Water, soil, sunlight, air, space. Fantastic. So your activity today, you need to remember those 5 things that we need in order to make our beanstalk grow. If we don't have water or soil or sunlight or air or space, then our beanstalk's not going to grow. So you need to remember this as being our scientist. So your task. So you can either do it by video, so you can record your answers by talking into a video, or you can write them down on paper. So if you do it by video, you can tell me the 5 things you need to grow a plant. Or if you want to do it on paper, then you could draw a picture and then write a sentence. So you could draw a picture of the sun. You say the sun gives warmth, or the sun makes food. Or for a challenge, you could write some extra information to explain what might happen if we didn't have water or space or sunlight. So let me show you an example. So here, so you could draw a picture of the sun, and the sun is warm. The sun makes food. You could draw a picture of some water, and you can say water gives food, or the water is nutrients. Or if you want the 3rd challenge, you could draw a picture and you can write some more information. So the sun helps make the food for the plant and keeps it warm to grow. Water helps a plant grow by giving it nutrients. If it didn't have water, it would dry up. So that's your task, is to write down or tell me the 5 things that a plant needs to grow and explain why. Now, if you put those on Tapestry, then I'll be able to check them and I'll be able to know that you'll be ready to help grow our beanstalk. I hope you enjoy that, and I look forward to see it on Tapestry. Bye.